Hey boys and girls, it's Miss Maria here. I'm really excited to work with you. We are going to create our artwork. It is going to be of our own caterpillar. And I know that you practiced last week with Miss Dawn all the different types of line that we worked on with our angled line, curved line, straight line, and then you did some fun things with circles and dots. We're going to be using all of those lines and shapes to create our caterpillar painting, and this is how you're going to do it. I'm going to walk you through making your caterpillar. You need to have the very clean, special white paper that came home in your Friday folder. So let's pause the video and everybody make sure that they have that paper in front of them, okay?
Boys and girls, let's make sure on the back of your special white paper that you write your name. This way it doesn't get lost and I know who did the drawing. Flip your paper over and we have our paper going horizontally, which means that it's going long ways across our table. On the very far right, we are going to draw a big circle shape. Now this shape you're going to draw is going to take up pretty much the whole bottom corner here. It's very large. The next thing that you're going to do, you're going to add a curved line on the back side of this oval. It's going to start at the top and go down to the bottom. And each curved line that I do is going to start at the very top and go down to the bottom. And what we're doing is adding on these oval shapes one after another. You notice that they always start at the top and they always go all the way down to the bottom. It's okay with me if you have your shapes going higher and lower. Notice how now my shapes are going lower and lower on my paper. It's giving the overall picture a gentle curve. When you get to the end, you can add a small circle and finish it off. In the very first oval, I'd like you to draw 2 smaller ovals inside. These can be the eyes. Inside of those, we can put 2 dots. Remember that a dot is all the way colored in. Underneath, I'll add a curved line that acts as a smile. We need antennas on our caterpillar, so I will draw 2 angled lines at the top. And underneath, on the bottom, I'm going to add those fun legs. Those legs are just angled lines at the bottom of each oval. Straight line, angle. Straight line, angle. And as you work your way throughout the bottom of your caterpillar, you can add little angled lines to the bottom of each one. Once you finish adding all the little legs on the bottom, you can make your caterpillar fuzzy on top. Do this by adding 3 little straight lines on the top of each oval. This will make an overall fuzzy appearance for your caterpillar. As you come to the front of your caterpillar, you can choose whether or not you add little fuzzy lines to the top of its head or not. I'm going to stop right here. And now you're done with your drawing.
All right, you've drawn a beautiful, gigantic caterpillar. Now it's time for us to color it in. I have a bucket over here with all my crayons. Oh my goodness, all my crayons that I use. I would like you to make sure that you have your crayons out, and especially that you have lots of different colors of green, maybe some yellow. I've got a really dark green that I like. See if you can find as many colors of green and yellow as you can and bring all of your crayons next to your paper. I'll wait for you, okay?
I've got my drawing in front of me and I also have my crayons. I've got my dark green, I've got a really light green, this is a yellow, I've chosen a mid-range green, and I even have a blue. You can choose whatever color you'd like to add in, but blue works really well with green. I'm going to take these crayons, and inside each one of my ovals, I am going to color in. You notice that I'm using these swirls to color inside my oval shape. This is going to give my caterpillar a fuzzy feeling. So once I've filled in with one color green, I'll shift to a different color and go over the top. Going over the top of my colors with a different color fills in my shape all the way. You can see that when you use that second color, you get rid of all the white, and that's what we really want. We want to have our caterpillar colored in completely, so there's hardly any peekaboo white coming through, and you can use those two colors to do that. Let's watch. I'm going to go through the entire caterpillar coloring in the different colors. I've even used some blue inside these ovals. This gives my caterpillar a dark color, some light color. It's really fun to have all different types of colors. All right, I've colored the entire caterpillar, and now I'm going to color the face of my caterpillar. Any color you pick would be great. I'm going to pick a purple, and I am going to give it one coat here with this crayon. I'm using those swirling motions to make my caterpillar look fuzzy, and I'm going around the whole face. My second color is going to be a pink color, and I'm just coloring over the purple, filling in some of those areas. It's giving my caterpillar a really great texture. Once you finish coloring in the face, you are done with crayons. Our next step for this project is to use watercolor paint. This is going to be for the background, and what we're going to do is get set up. You're going to need your paper, you're going to need your brush and water, you're going to need a watercolor palette, and mine is over here and it's got a bunch of different colors. You may have as many colors as I do, or just have 8 colors, and that's okay too. I want you to take out your brush, and it's really important that when you use watercolors, you get the color that you want to use wet. So take out your brush and add some water to your paint color. You're going to use your paintbrush to fill in the area that is not the caterpillar. Everywhere on our paper that is not the caterpillar is called our background. I am going to paint the whole background of my caterpillar with this one beautiful color. You can choose any color you like, but I want you to just use one. You're going to practice using the one color and using water to make it lighter and darker. You can see here that I started with a really dark color pink, but as I use more water, it gets lighter. That's the awesome and magical thing about watercolor paint, is that when you use a little bit of water, it has a big change with the paint color. You can have a super dark pink, you can have a really light pink. As you get really close to your caterpillar, use your brush to go around the shapes of your oval, and then use water to spread out the color. Work slowly and carefully. You can see that my paintbrush is moving around this video really quickly. I do not usually paint this fast. This is a trick I used when making this video, so you could see the whole painting finished in just a short amount of time. I would expect that this painting will probably take you at least 1 or 2 class periods to work on. What's important to me is that you take your time and that you fill in the whole background with whatever color you've selected. Remember, it's very important to let this dry all the way before you pick it up and move it.
That's it. You did it. You painted a beautiful caterpillar, and I am very, very proud of you. Please make sure not to pick up your paper until it's all the way dry. This has to go into a special place where it's safe. I can't wait to see your drawings and paintings when you turn them in to your teacher this upcoming week. We'll see you soon, boys and girls. Great job, artists.